When most players think Path of Exile, they imagine a game with many complex systems, a large repertoire of unique skills to choose from, and a colossal passive skill tree, which almost looks like a star chart to the uninitiated. All of these things coalesce to create builds which clear entire screens in a fraction of a second, zipping around at the speed of sound and rarely ever seeing the enemies they're fighting. Though each of these builds are complex and much different in their own ways, there's one thing that's consistent between every single one. They use a skill to deal damage. So, how far can we push PoE with just the default attack? Hope you enjoy the run. So this is going to be a default attack character. Now, there's some additional restrictions that I'm going to impose. We have to equip this. I will not use it, but we have to equip it. The main one being that if I am going to play this character, and I want it to be as genuine as possible, the only skills that I'm going to allow are things that can support default attacking, but are not autonomous or do their own damage. So as an example of something that would not be alright would be like Herald of Thunder. Herald of Thunder does damage after you shock. So it's like, okay, well, I shock with my weapon. Oh god. Wait, we should probably kill these. But the thing with Herald of Thunder is that it can end up killing a lot of things on its own. I think Herald of Ash and Herald of Ice are fine. And the reason for that is that it's only directly after I hit. Ow. Yeah, we gotta wait for him to do his fucking... I don't know if I've ever fought Hillock like this. Nah, it's a lot easier. Now I have my reasons for picking Duelist, but I do have a plan. So I'll explain it in Lionize, and we'll see if I keep it in. Probably not. We're gonna need literally everything that drops. I might as well not even play with a filter. We can't take any of these. Well, I guess we can. We just won't use them. I already have... Well, I think I need to have a skill gem. So we can hold on to these. Chance to bleed we will not use. We will hold on to these specifically for the fact that if we get iron rings and we want to upgrade them, we can upgrade them. Typically, you go with a two-handed weapon. It's a little hard to warrant running a two-handed weapon when you have nothing. So we are default attacking. 25 accuracy is a really good node, but we're gonna have access to precision. We won't really have to worry about mana problems, which is actually one of the benefits of playing default attack. So let's go with this. More HP, more damage. So yeah, now we're doing 5 to 11 instead of 4 to 9. I guess I don't need this body armor on right now, or the shield. Actually, I might have to kill enemies here. I think I'll get the waypoint and then I'll farm some XP. Because this is, yeah, I am very much used to having like a whole ass setup. So, oh god. Okay, now we have some armor. Jesus Christ. Alright. I do want to click on the Mirages because they have guaranteed uniques, which will be helpful. Getting to level 3 would be nice. Oh god, the fucking unique is here. This will be interesting. Yeah, that firestorm hurts. Oh, there's the first death. I'm gonna come back through Lionize Watch. I want to get to this Mirage. I literally just want to see if there is a unique item. Alright, we've got a lot of guys here. Okay, but we don't have any fire people, so not super scary. Another rusted sword. I might actually dual wield. A chain Enhance orb. Very interesting. I actually know what I'm going to send that on. We get a leather cap. Alright, well, we got level 3. Now we can take a little bit more damage. I don't know who the fuck is maiming me, but it is super annoying. I guess it was that guard that was maiming me. Free the Jin.
What is your desire?
I'm pretty sure this kills me. Oh yeah, this bitch is here. This is like guaranteed death. The astral chain is right there, technically. So if I can like lure her away, I might be able to kill her. It's just so unlikely, especially if I aggro additional guys. Actually, is that a crazy idea? I'll just do that. Oh god, I'm gonna need some good fucking defenses now that I'm really doing the run. Ooh, an iron ring. A rare club. So we go from 5 to 12 to 7 to 17. Huge DPS increase. Literally 50% more DPS. Okay, this mace kinda high rolled. Having that 1 to 4, but it also has the flat 100 accuracy. Yeah, it's like similar DPS. So I can just use this club. Oh my god. You guys are getting fucking deleted? Okay. There's like no chests or anything, so I'm not gonna worry about it. I'm gonna run the fuck out of here. So something else that I think I'm going to do is I would like to actually do every quest. Which it's gonna sound a little goofy, but I figure if we're gonna do a fucking slow run, oh my god, you were blocking the waypoint, you cunt. Alright, can we kill her? Oh, there's the firestorm. No! No! Get fucked on. Get fucked on. Look at this dude. He's got like the starter package. Okay. So this guy has a leather cap. I'll buy it. He does have a leather cap. Okay. Didn't hit it, but we did hit a very good replacement. So very good evasion. 21% chance to evade with that one item. And then it gives us some regen. We don't have a lot of regen baseline. So first things first, we have to go to the tidal island. Damn, I am fucking people up. Alright, let's try and... Yeah, I have a risk of being frozen here. Yeah, especially by that glacial hammer. Alright, tactical level up. Normally, Hail Rake is like super scary to fight, but does not seem so this time. It might partially be because of this regen that we have. Okay. Mudflats. Mudflats will be very deadly. Take the Quicksilver. We don't have a use for any of this yet. Oh, this copper sword has so much damage. Holy shit. I think we're transmuting this sword. So we can buy one of these, and then we can buy one of these. Big regen, and then big damage. And then we can hit that. Fortunately, we didn't get anything. Maybe we'll find an AUG. Oh my god, so much damage. Then we got our regen. Alright, let's go. Okay, we actually also have to be careful here, because these fucking Roas, yep. Once they start charging, it is pretty bad. That is a good item to find. 31, 35. Some more plans. I think I'm going to run probably Determination. Can I get away with this? Okay, I'm just gonna pop a health flask. I'm gonna AUG this. Rolled fire damage, that's good. So I'm probably running Grace and Determination. I'm also probably running Fortify on my Ascendancy. We basically just need to get as many defensive layers as possible, while also not super gimping our damage. It's a lot of men. Oh, and blue Roas. Okay, let's move down here. Oh god. This might not be a fight that we win. Alright, let's put on the sword. 35 to 40. Yeah, alright, let's boogie. Alright, most of them are dead, thankfully. Let's kill the rest of these guys.
Approach.
Rare ranged weapon. Okay, we don't care about any of that. Ah, shit. We also have to do... Yeah, we normally skip this. I'm gonna open this first, and then run back to it, just so I have inventory space. Ow. This is what I mean about the charges, by the way. Yeah, back to the armor evasion thing. Evasion does full mitigation if you ever just evade an attack, and then armor reduces the damage that you take from attacks. So in conjunction with each other, it ends up mitigating quite a bit. And they also have more effectiveness early on. So you might get like 50% DR from like 1,000 armor, but if you get to 2,000, it might only be like 75% as an example. So it only is half as effective as the first 1,000 points. And the same goes for evasion, where, you know, you get a lot of chance to evade at the start at lower values, but as it goes up, it diminishes. You get diminishing returns. Oh god. Alright, let's kill this Roa. That'll be one layer. I'll probably be sword and board, one-handed weapon and shield. Kind of the reason for that is because shield is very good defensively, gives you a lot of stats, and being able to block attacks just straight up massively reduces the amount of damage that you're going to be taking. And if you have a node like versatile combatant and you get a decent amount of block, you get above the block cap, which with this node is 65%, you could very quickly cap your spell block. So if I get up like 90% block as an example, 30 of that is getting converted into spell block, which is multiplied by 2, which is giving me 60 spell block, which is really good. And being able to block both spell and attack damage will make me very tanky. And then the damage will come. The damage will just come. There we go. We do want to ID these. Yeah, 9 to 20. It's also got more crits. Yeah, this is an upgrade. We could probably equip both of these, and apparently it's the same DPS. Never mind. Interesting. I don't have int. Otherwise, that would actually be a consideration. All right, we're gonna get our first skill, which is gonna be, we can either do decoy totem or we can do war banner. I like the idea of taking decoy totem. I like a little tank. We can't use shield charge because this actually does damage, even though, you know, we're not gonna scale the damage. The base damage of this shield charge is going to be probably equivalent to my default attack. So I am going to just take dash. We now have a mobility skill, which is pretty cool. Let's get back to it. Look at that. Damn, we one-shot that fucking zombie. Wait, they can destroy interactables? Interesting, I didn't know that. Damn, I am actually fucking people up. This is actually crazy. Default attack going to be too good? Maybe too early to tell. At some point we're going to have to stop picking up items. But yeah, so far, very chill. The really only rough part was the absolute beginning. Oh, rare plate vest. Oh, that's big. Especially the strength. That'll be an extra 2% damage. Big life, big regen. We are over leveled a little bit. We're actually about to be level 7, which I think is going to be a trend because we are going to be doing every single zone, which is typically not something that you do. If I ever get into a sticky situation, I can decoy totem. Decoy totem's gonna be very good in here, because I don't have any cold resistance. Yeah, those are the people that I was worried about. What do we need to find? What the fuck is it called? Dweller. We need to find Dweller. I think I'm in a spot where I can start skipping. Get him, decoy totem. Yeah, this is where decoy totem comes in handy. Oh god.
Choose what you wish.
Rare helmets. I don't care. Alright, there is Dweller. It'd be weird to consider running Clarity, but I think I'm also going to run Clarity. There's like still a decent amount of stuff that I'm clicking. Because like Dash takes 5 mana. Totem takes 10 mana. So it's not like I'm not using mana. Rare shields, sure. I think for now, I'm going to focus on damage. Oh, chestplate. Oh, I'm gonna lose a lot of life putting that on though. It's a ton of armor. Let's get rid of the fucking garbage. That guy wasn't even able to fucking hit me. Jesus. Alright, we just have to find the astral chain. Don't care about anything else. Yeah, there's the chain. Damn, I was hoping to high roll one of the new shield bases. Alright, Dweller is gonna be a whole fucking ordeal, I'm pretty sure. There we go. Nothing like killing Dweller and watching him freeze me in real time. 5 to 20? That's not better. This doesn't take you directly to ledge. I've been lied to. I haven't skipped anything yet. Oh god. Yeah, this is normally the spot that you go and farm XP. As you can tell, there's a lot of fucking mobs here.
Make your wish.
Here, let's just go back to town. I mean, it's kind of what I figured. It has higher block chance, but it has big problems. Big problems. So I'm gonna slam this essence into this jade hatchet. All right, we didn't hit anything crazy, unfortunately. Pretty sure this is less DPS. Yeah, less DPS. Some wed. Oh, there we go. I might actually not need Resolute Technique. This will take a bit of chipping away, but I think I could do it. Oh, this is what we're looking for. Okay. We're gonna get a unique armor. This can be a whole heap of items. If it is gold room, I think we are literally set for the campaign. We're gonna be killing a lot of mobs in Act 1. That's actually a reason to overkill in Act 1. Oh shit, a rare? 2 rares. Okay, I think we've successfully bulked up. Outside of like very specific scenarios, I feel pretty tanky. I feel like Brutus is gonna be kinda chill. Wanderlust. Why, hello, beautiful. That is an incredibly powerful pair of boots. That is actually... we're actually not going to unequip these, I'm pretty sure. So if you're not aware... So these are really good leveling boots, because you can equip them at level 1. They have some stats on them, like a kind of trivial amount of dexterity, some ES, but most notably they have movement speed. 20% to be exact, which is really good. And then has the mod cannot be frozen, which is insane. If you remember on Tidal Island, when I was getting frozen by Hailbreak, it was kind of scary because I was sitting there for like 3 fucking seconds, not able to do anything. Technically speaking, and like kind of the reason why I didn't want this to be hardcore is if I really wanted to, I could farm out all of like the good uniques. From my understanding, the modifier is super high in the campaign and then super low afterwards. So if I really wanted to, I could farm out like a fucking gold rim, a red beak, spring leaf, like all of these random ass unique items and not even really be at a disadvantage. Okay, well there's a sapphire ring. This is one of the things that I wanted. We'll sell this armor scrap so that we can buy the sapphire. It means that we don't have to sack one of these to be able to get it. Speaking of, let's transmute this. Might as well log it. Alright, it is time. We are so fucking fast. Holy shit.
What is your
Blab. Okay, well I wanted to kill those guys first, but the game had other plans. Oh wow, my accuracy fell off. That's not good. Is that while oh, that's while Enfeeble is up. Okay. I will say, this is a lot more chill than I thought it was going to be. But it might just be that, oh my god. What the fuck? Wait, this just dropped a bunch of fucking, this is insane. What? I mean, I'm not gonna have any use for the bismuth. I don't have a use for most of this. Yeah, well, that's dangerous. Okay, we're gonna have to... Just a little bit of identifying. Actually, don't even know if I want that.
I recognize that pretty face.
Can't do this just yet. Skill beats size every time.
Back with a snack, and I've decided that instead of stopping at Brutus, I am instead going to finish Act 1. I don't think it'll be too bad, because we've got pretty good damage, and we've got some pretty good defense, it looks like. Yeah, this guy kind of highlights what we're missing, which is recovery. If we had better recovery, a lot of this wouldn't even feel that bad. This would have been better if it had cold res, but as it is right now, very, very good. I guess while I'm here, might as well just grab the precision. So when we get to Mervale, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to drop both of these rings, which is gonna drop me a ton of damage. Yeah, maybe I only need to drop one, but cold res is going to be very important on Mervale, especially if I'm gonna be face tanking a lot of her attacks. Oh yeah, turn these bad boys on. Yeah, let me get hit a little bit. Look at that. Look at that. They're not even doing damage to me now. Very good. Very good. What? Rare body armors. I'll actually take that. I'll take that. Wow, that is a super low roll. Take my scroll of wisdom and leave. Thank you. I will say, there is actually something oddly satisfying about default attacking. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. Like, you wouldn't expect it, honestly. You wouldn't expect that, you know, default attacking is enjoyable. Oh my god, another sapphire. Perfect. I don't have to do anything with my rings. What else I do this? Ooh, wow. Wow. That is a good ring. That is a huge ring. Damn. As I was saying though, you wouldn't expect it because there's really no gameplay behind it. You're clicking the guy and the guy dies. But honestly, that's kind of how the rest of PoE is, you know? You're just clicking guys in different ways. That is one hell of an upgrade. Oh, this rolled attack speed. Oh, and it rolled accuracy. Wait, this is a crazy upgrade. I'm gonna hold on to these iron rings because they will come in handy. They will come in handy for sure. Honestly, we're getting to the point where cold damage is pretty scary. Yeah, look at this. Look at that. We are killing these guys so much faster. Crazy stuff, honestly. There's another boarding axe, but we already got one that's pretty fucking well rolled, so honestly, if I get a regal orb, I will hit it on it, which I really shouldn't be seeing a regal orb. Rare gloves. I don't have any gloves, but I'm not gonna roll anything. Let's just run up here, grab the waypoint, and then we'll walk back. Waypoint grabbed. This looks a little problematic. You know, I always thought two-handed swords were really cool. I so rarely use them in this game. If I didn't think I would need the block, I think I would just do two-handed swords. I think two-handed swords would be pretty cool. Alright, all these fuckers are dead. What we got? Nothing. Let's actually get an update on our life regen. So we're at 18 right now, with 10 of that coming from vitality, and another 8.6 coming from our gear and passive tree, I think. I think we're getting, yeah, we're getting a little bit of regen from this. And we'll get a little bit more from this. Extra 6 life regen. More life, more better. We never actually killed this lady before. Alright, takes us right to Fairgraves. We can talk to Fairgraves. He betrays us and he gets his fucking immortality back. You know, honestly, so this was one of the parts that I was thinking of, like, oh god, this is gonna be rough, because it spawns like a bunch of guys. But honestly, this isn't even that bad. This is super chill. Like, I have the decoy totem, but even without the decoy totem, like, look at him. He's doing no fucking damage to me. GG noob. Massive point. And then more skills I can't use, thanks. Doing God's work. I think I want to take Enduring Cry. We'll see how bad the damage is. I think Enduring Cry is not a terrible play though. Look at that. 374 HP right now is actually kind of crazy. Let's just speedrun to Mervale, because I'm feeling pretty strong, honestly. Only thing I'm going to check is these mirages, which I've kind of just made like a rule in my head where if there's a mirage, I have to kill all the fucking guys around it instead of just cheesing it, you know, like add a little bit of time investment to it as opposed to just speedrunning it. What we got? Rare boots, frogs. All right. There's actually so many mobs here. Jesus. My main issue right now is literally just that it's hard for me to take down groups of mobs, which is not fucking surprising because I'm using default attack. Okay, this will be scary. There's yeah, these fucking assholes. There we go. I'm gonna face tank the next set that comes up. All right. Okay, it's actually not as scary as I thought it was going to be. This is a little scarier. I just right-clicked expecting to do a totally different attack. Ow. Ow. Help! Okay. Damn. I thought I was way tankier than I was. It's really the suicide. Oh my god, there's so many there. I actually would have died. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, no, no. Fuck. Why are there so many? Why are there so many of these fucking assholes? Somebody has to be spawning these. Because I think they actually do fire damage. Oh my god! Somebody's spawning these. Somebody's spawning these. Somebody's spawning these. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Help. Oh my god. I'm not clicking the mirage. I'm not clicking the mirage. I'm not clicking the mirage, bro. I'm not clicking it. I'm not clicking the mirage. You don't have to worry about it, man. You don't have to worry about it. It's okay. It's okay, bro. Don't worry about it. Get away from me. Okay. Mervale time. I am unfortunately low on life flask charges, but I have good recovery. I have this totem that I can spam. I have Enduring Cry, which I can get endurance charges, which gives me elemental damage reduction and then physical damage reduction. So I think I'll be okay. I think I'll be okay. I'll just have to be conservative on my flasks. But yeah, I am super tanky, it looks like.
Can't do this just yet.
god, this is slow. Oh god, this slow sucks. Okay, that's just reduced movement speed, but the chill sucks. Why are there no paths? Is it an HP threshold thing? It's an HP threshold thing. Oh god. Why did I say anything? I was like, it's weirdly chill in here. Okay, I can do this without life flasks. Decoy Totem, coming in fucking clutch. Decoy Totem, MVP. He is going to be fucking hard carrying this run, I feel like. Alright, let's get the Act 2 town, and then that's going to be it. Enduring Cry was a very good pickup. The endurance charges and the life regen, they're incredible. It gave me so much regen and then so much mitigation. Because you could just tell when I didn't have endurance charges up or I wasn't in Enduring Cry, because Merville's Scream was just doing insane amounts of damage. I'm gonna start skipping these guys. Alright, passive point. And that'll be it. Act 1 completed. I think my goal is traveling to that node, but I can take these nodes. It'll give me some damage. This will give me a little bit of defense, and it'll give me an immediate access to this cluster, 3-point cluster for 16% block, and then life recovery on block, and then also block recovery. So that's gonna make me significantly tankier. Oh, this is okay. Block mastery and shield mastery are totally different things. Okay. So I think I'm just taking this, and then I'm pathing up into here to get some more damage. I feel pretty tanky, so I don't really need too much in terms of defense, but this will skyrocket my defense. Taking these 3 will put me up to 42%, and if I grab this, it'll be an extra 5%, so I'll be at 47% chance to block. Every time I block, I recover 30 HP, so I don't lose any HP, I actually gain HP by blocking, and I'm mitigating 47% of the damage that's coming in before armor. And then I also have endurance charges from Enduring Cry if I'm actually keeping it up, which is another 12%, which happens before the armor, so it makes the armor more effective. I feel really, really good about this. I'm definitely ready to keep going, but I know that I need to go to bed. I'm excited to do this run. But I can't keep it going. I can't keep it going for tonight. If you enjoyed this first episode, make sure to leave a like. And if you'd like to help out with the algorithm, leave a comment about your favorite part during this episode down below. And if you enjoy this kind of stuff, I actually have another video seeing just how little you can interact within this game and still be able to clear Tier 16 map. Consider subscribing if you'd like to see more. Stay safe and take care.